The Tiferes Israel Synagogue is an early 20th century Gothic Revival-inspired Jewish synagogue on Steadman Street. It is the first and only synagogue in Moncton. The simple design of stretcher-bond red brick and Gothic features such as pointed arch window openings and crenellated towers interrupt the rectangular massing of the original structure. The unassuming design of both the exterior and the interior does follow a tradition of blending functionality with symbolism that is prevalent in smaller synagogues. The iconography and symbolism are largely limited to adornments of the central and lower bimas, the Aron HaKodesh, the Holy Ark, and the stained glass transom windows. The location of the synagogue is significant to the Jewish community. After the first Jewish man, Jake Begg, arrived in Moncton in 1898, 22 families from Dorbian, Lithuania established Moncton's Jewish community. The men arrived first and established themselves, and then sent for their wives and children in Europe, a fairly common practice among immigrant settlers in the region. These Dorbianers, as they were called, formed a very cohesive community, and all settled on the same street in Moncton. By 1910, the Jewish community was large enough to hire its first rabbi, Jacob Hans. With about 15 families in 1914, the congregation began to collect 10 cents from each member each week until there was enough money in 1924 to purchase land. Jake Marks and Sam Borenstein purchased the present lot on Steadman Street at an auction for $650. The cornerstone was laid in 1926, and the building was completed by the following year. The building of the synagogue was due largely to efforts by Isaac Selleck. Moncton's Jewish community continued to grow around Steadman Street after the construction of the synagogue due to restrictions on driving on days of Shabbat. The Tiferes Israel Synagogue is a lasting symbol of the countless cultural, economic, political, and religious contributions of Moncton's Jewish citizens over the past century.